CSU voted down a contentious diversity bill again yesterday evening.
Then we faced the harsh realities of trafficking at CSU's Enslaved event.
We also have your CSU double trouble, weather, and so much more starting now. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, CSU in Fort Collins. I'm Aislyn Carrillo.
And I'm Baylee Lakey. A highly contentious diversity bill has once again been voted down by the Associated Students of CSU Senate. The bill would have allowed members of diversity programs to have seats of representation in ASCSU. After passing an initial vote, the final vote ousted the bill. The students supporting the legislation voiced their frustration with the vote, citing there was no real reason to vote no on this bill.
And I would like to share the entire College of Health and Human Sciences just walked out of that room because we support this bill, and it is absurd that it did not get passed with all of you here and all of your votes. And I think with all of us here, we can get 3,000 signatures easily. We can go to classes. I mean, even if we have sign-out sheets, we can bring it in, and then there's nothing they can do about it.
CSU students and Fort Collins have the opportunity to make history this coming month by landing Cam the Ram on a Frontier Airlines airplane. Online voters will decide which mascot out of the major universities in Colorado will get to be on one of the coveted 19 new planes. You can vote for Cam the Ram every day until April 30th at flyfrontier.com/mascot contest.
No More Injustice is back for the 4th year to bring awareness to the issue of modern-day slavery in Colorado through Enslaved, an event that CSU students, faculty, and the Fort Collins community can go to and learn more about the tough topic.
Let's go! You want your visas, don't you? Get your asses to work or I'll send you back!
The CSU organization No More Injustice is hosting their annual program called Enslaved, a modern-day slavery simulation that CSU students and the Fort Collins community can experience.
Our main goal is anti-trafficking awareness, and we like to definitely teach people how to recognize trafficking.
Enslaved does this by taking students through a 15-minute simulation that shows them what types of slavery are still prominent in our society today.
This year we are focusing more on trafficking specific to Colorado. So we have two rooms about sex trafficking within Colorado, one about the Super Bowl and one about a woman who was trafficked in Greeley. And then we have a room about sheep farming.
In each room, students watch examples of what slavery looks like today, participate in activities, and sit down to talk about what they have learned.
So it's not just some, like, oh, I'm helping a girl way far away from me. I'm helping someone like that could be next door to me, which is just scary. But also awesome to like have that knowledge and have that like truth.
After the simulation, students write down a word to describe their experience before leaving. Other than the simulation, students have the opportunity to look at the trade fair that local Colorado groups participate in. At the fair, students can learn more about human slavery and how they can get involved with an organization. In the end, the main purpose of Enslaved is to bring light to a tough topic and remind people that this is an issue that needs to be discussed.
Really coming together and making a big statement about how trafficking is not okay and how to recognize that and really like intervene.
If you weren't able to go to Enslaved today, you can catch the free event tomorrow at the LSC Grand Ballroom from 10 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon.
TEDx CSU is this Saturday in the LSC Theater from 11 to 5 p.m. Tickets are still available for purchase. This event will hold 10 live talks from keynote speakers as well as interactive exhibits that deal with the spreading ideas. CSU students will receive free tickets if they register, and community tickets cost $12. They can be purchased at the online campus box office.
This morning, Mitt Romney gave a speech in Utah that stunned the Republican Party. The 2012 GOP frontrunner gave a scathing criticism of the now frontrunner Donald Trump. He stated the future of the Republican Party and the United States would be greatly diminished if Trump becomes the nominee. Donald Trump stated that if he believes the GOP continues to treat him unfairly, he'll run a third-party campaign in the fall.
You know, Baylee, I've noticed as we're getting further into primary season, the competition is really picking up.
It certainly is, and it will be really interesting to see as we continue on if Donald Trump does decide to run a third-party campaign, how that will affect the GOP party in general and how that will affect the general election as well. And Nicole Conklin is up next with your weekly weather forecast.
Spring is well on its way.